Welcome back, everyone. We're here for the next part of Etrian Odyssey, the Fafnir Night. In this part, I hope we can finally get past those annoying FOEs in this corridor here. And if it doesn't happen, we might have a problem proceeding with the game. And I don't think they should cause so much of trouble. Just wait until it gets...
I saw right into its eyes.
Let's run round around the rosy. That's a dead end. Good that I didn't went that way. So now we have a problem.
Oh, crap.
Time ran out on that one.
Yes.
This isn't good.
Good that they stand still for a second the moment they see me. Then I can just move up, get through this door, and be safe. And Stalker ran out. That's bad. Then we have more of that beautiful painted glass.
Oh?
Ah, here's a checkpoint. Perfect, to make a little safe, just so that I don't need to get past that room again. And it's probably going to look like this. Oh, come. Give me an encounter.
We shall be ready.
Aha!
No chance.
So annoying, those guys.
Let's finish up. Aha! Ha!
So annoying.
I have one.
This is farewell. It's a grimoire stone.
Harsh cry. Right, thanks. I could need that. Later on, of course. Now that we have this, there's a way to the left. A way down. It's probably just a chopping sponge.
Oh, my back hurts.
One more batch.
A new one.
Thanks for that. I don't know if I need it, but at least it's going to give me a lot of N, probably. It's just a corner of a hallway. As you investigate the castle, floating in the sky, you find an unusual tall box.
My.
Gracious, this is quite large. Is it about Sir Flavio's hate? Is it not? Unlike him, it's solidly built, so it looks bigger.
Hey.
Hey, are you hinting that I'm squirmy? You ignore Flavio's grappling at Chloe and get better look at the large box. The device displays 3 pictures, and the each of them is a glowing posture. It all seems rather ominous, but could this image be siphoning food? The sprites here, dark chicken soup, mount miso soup, and
This is.
those are proactive sounding names. They certainly live up to their image. Can this really be food? The bottom have food names written on them. Maybe if you push them, food comes out. If you are curious about the dishes, you may try pushing the buttons. Chicken soup maybe? Pressing the projector elected of light, chirping sound followed by a deep growling noise.
What the heck?
Did the box just glow at us? Growl at us? Is there something inside it?
Could an enemy be
You
near?
must be cautious, Saray. As you each nervously draw your weapon, a giant box continued to growl. and something emerged from it. But to your surprise, it is delicious-looking soup, looking very unlikely the image shown on the box.
Oh.
The person in there is nice. What in the world? There wasn't any sign of a fire, but it is nice and warm.
That's a new one on
And
me.
what's this bowl made of? Paper? How could the soup doesn't leak through? Obvious, there are a lot of questions raised here. But I know one thing. What might that be, Sir Fabio?
Yeah.
The soup looks seriously delicious.
Oh dear.
Geez, another member of Team Hungry. Can't you think with something besides your stomach even for a minute?
Oh?
Oh, see there! What used to be a picture of food has changed. You look back at the box and see that she's right. The device now shows the name of an ingredient along an arrow. The arrow points to a hole. Does it want us to put that ingredient in there? The soup you received had no ingredients in it. Perhaps this component will be added to it. The image shows you a chunk of blackened breast meat. But unfortunately, you are carrying no such ingredient on you. Without ingredient, the soup is a tad simple, but you decided to enjoy the warm, aromatic soup nonetheless. Get me nice and toasty.
I concur.
Indeed. Though the flavor was a bit bland and not entirely satisfying, the soup's gentle warmth your body, giving away your fatigue. That was a lot of heal! As you cheerfully enjoy the soup together, you notice that the picture on the device has changed once again. Instead of displaying the image of food, it is now shown as a word. That's all for today. It's a healing spot. Which needs to be here.
Thank you.
How kind of them to inform us. Such grace resourced. The woman bowed deeply towards the box, but it offers no response.
Really?
This box is definitely useful, but I wonder how exactly it works. Though your doubt about it remains, you must admit that the soup will be useful in your travel. You think it might be good to mark? I already marked it. So that was an auto match in a flying castle up in the sky. Even though the town below doesn't have anything like that around.
Aha.
Give me something good. Give me
Should be
something
fine.
good.
Put up a prevent order just in case. I don't know what it's going to do.
Finishing this.
Ah,
We've nearly won.
A
I have no idea what's going to do.
Yes, we did it.
Still does not know.
Hey,
Because it's super slow and weak. Not like the one in Nexus, where it's super annoying and constantly binds my arms, so I cannot kill it quickly. Nexus. Going to be... Oh. We already found the staircase up?
It's a good map. I'm satisfied.
Woo! As you explore the wondrous castle in the heavens, the mysterious voice sounds again. I observed you for a while now. The engineers at work is marvelous indeed. The power that flows through you. Is it her working? No? The Overlord seemed greatly intrigued by your transformation ability. I didn't transform even once. And his voice sounds rather pleased with them. Who's her? Your DNA has been tampered with. I'd assume it had to be her doing. Was I wrong?
Huh?
Wait, what? The law of Heiligard's foundation. Guess the tale of the lady who descends from the heaven to the earth was true. She was truly a prodigious engineer. Her descendance to the earth was lament. Yet it would seem that even years after her descent, she continued her research. The same holds for me. I continued my work alone here for an eternity, searching for a way to defy the poverty of nature.
Can I say something?
Providence of nature? What do you mean by that? Man's body is weak, frail. It cannot live long enough. It has left the earth. I sought a means to reverse its nature in order to continue to create. So that's the power that changed the person, that created the Guardians. You and the lady made that together.
Yes.
You are correct, yet her outlook changed before the goal was complete, and she quit this place. But times passed, and now the owner of the power she created has returned to me. It is an event to rejoice over. Now her orphans hurry to me. With that, the voice speaks no more.
Hey.
Research that defies nature means the monster from the forest, right? Does anybody else feel uneasy about this? Are we making a mistake coming to this guy for help? There's no other way, Flavio. There really isn't. Yeah, when you put it that way, no matter what the Overlord has planned for us, we have to go and see him.
I concur.
True, but I have faith. I believe that he will find a way forward by meeting with this Overlord.
Huh.
Those who believe will be saved, huh? Remember, he did say something about testing our strength. We should be careful as we go. You resume your exploration in order to reach the Overlord, while he waits for you. Well, we did kinda found this exit quite quickly, now that I think about it. Didn't expect that we went to the next floor so fast. We didn't really explore everything at the bottom yet, though.
Did it wear off?
So I kinda wanna do that before proceeding. At least a tiny bit more, you know?
Oh?
Hmm?
Especially since here's another shortcut. And here's another way. With nothing. Okay. Illuminated against the stained glass, you see a skeleton figure resting with its back to the window. Clad in fine armor and with a sword resting at his side, concluded that this must be the remains of an adventurer. It looks like he's been here a long time. Perhaps another explorer reached the flying castle before you arrived. Something stirs in your memories. You recall something Class told you. Indeed, before the labyrinth is discovered, there was an adventurer who set out to reach the castle in the sky. Before the skeleton, it was the remains of the explorer Cass spoke of. If you think the skeleton is what remains of Cass' old friend, then you can leave this coin here and settle his debt. Here. You kneel to place the coin in its hand, and find it grasping a scrap of parchment. As you scan it, you realize you are correct. It appears to be a letter, likely written shortly before death, and it is addressed to Cass himself. You leave the coin in the hand and get the prayer. You set the parchment carefully in your pack, and take your leave of the place. Poor guy, but at least you fulfilled your dream. You did find the castle in the air. Though I wonder how you get past those winged people without the thing about the oath and all of that, which we had to get from the high people in the town. But okay, that's just another plot hole, which we don't need to discuss about. Yeah. Let's kill that thing quickly, please.
Concentrate. Bolt.
Come on, please just die quickly. Come on, just die.
Fingers crossed.
Perfect. Don't wanna know how hard you can hit. That would be the last thing I want to figure out right now. Maybe later when I'm even stronger and then one hit you. Yeah, and we can have our fun with that.
I'd say use elemental attacks.
Or we run into you right away. That's also going to work. Another shield smite. Blind didn't work, right? No. But sleep works, so sleep arrow. And of course link orders.
I'll pull this off.
Didn't work.
Down.
This will be dangerous.
Hell.
Well, screwed. Well, kinda screwed. I still have ice shoving.
I'll pull this off.
This is farewell.
Or I don't need to even use that because the other guy is so strong.
Oh, the effect wore off.
What do you mean it wore off? Just
Sure.
use it again. Just do it on your own. Seems like that's all there is to this space. As you continue through the mysterious castle, you spot a small button on the wall. It seems to have has been neglected for years, but it somehow managed to catch your interest. Though pressing it seems to accomplish nothing. Before long, a dissembling voice sounds. Listen, all of you. Our country has completely vanished. It sounds a little like the Overlord, but it is not the same voice. Where is it coming from? The gabbling voice continued without answering your question. Our old home has no more meaning. A new leader must now. I will create an ark, a new utopia. The voice abruptly ends there, and does not respond to any subject queries.
Really?
What was that all about? A lost country, a new leader. It raised some interesting question, to be sure. You cocked your head, marveled at the strange phenomenon, before returning to your quest. Well, that was an audiobook from the Overlord. Probably in the time before he became something else. At least that is my guess for now. Or else he wouldn't be alive right now. Nobody's able to live that long, after all. As you climb the stairs and reach the 22nd floor, you are greeted by the sign of a heavily armored knight. Oh no. You instinctively reach for your weapon, but the armored knight remains absolutely still, and you realize that it is empty. In that case, there's no cause for alarm. You put the armor out of your mind and return to your investigation. Why? Why doesn't it do anything? That's super strange. As you proceed through the castle floating in the sky, you find another set of armor. A short distance away is an explicit object floating in the air. It's a drone. It has a scanner thing. The object's shape is bizarre. You cannot guess at all what it might be. Just as you were about to approach the mysterious floating object, it makes a sudden move and begins to move. Never mind, those are flying bombs. Before your eyes, the floating object flies towards the armor and explodes, leaving no trace behind. The explosion was quite powerful. It was potent enough to distinguish the armor, and surely enough to vaporize you as well. The floating object seemed to have been a bomb to warp against intruders. You suspect you have not seen the last of these bombs, and vow to take even more cautious in your search of the grail. That's strange. I would have thought that those things would have been some kind of, I don't know, scanner things, but if they are just bombs, then as you carefully explore the castle, you hear a sound from somewhere and halt. After determining that the sound is coming from the north, you look in that direction. Oh. You squint ahead and see a mysterious floating object suddenly pop out. It looks very much like the bomb which blasted the armor into pieces earlier. If you mean to proceed, it would be wise to avoid any contact with the floating bombs. You take the floating bomb's movement into account as you dwell further into the castle. Which means we're going to draw a few orange lines. This is a dead end. They move two tiles. And then they explore, just like that. That's good to know. It's just a shortcut, so I just need to get past it once. So, then we have a safe spot. Just so I can get past it without any trouble. Is it where it is coming from? There's a way to this side, a way to this side, and we'll better get that shortcut first.
Use it again?
Just so that we don't need to do that again.
Me, right?
And... ooh! Take spot. Perfect.
Found something.
One more batch.
Amazing!
A sky egg. Okay.
Why don't I note it down?
Sounds interesting. And I completely draw this corridor wrong again. And another door. Okay. Dead end.
Oh well, guess I'll
Oh, a new black wing. The last one was weak to ice, so maybe chalk this time? Hopefully. Drop shot for you.
I'm ending this. Bolt. Let's end this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that worked, but I'm going to keep using it. And you, be seal veterans.
What?
That thing is super strong.
Good.
Amazing! Why don't we note it down? Me?
That wasn't amazing. That thing is super dangerous. Ariana, please keep your priorities straight, okay? So, let's see. Right. There's a way to the left. Then we have a little thing like this here. Maybe there's... yeah, there was something in the corner. As you walk the castle's hall, you find a familiar... No! How the hell did you get here? It is lying helplessly on the ground, squeaking weakly. That animal is sick.
What should we do?
Fear that it will be set up upon by monsters if it remains lying in the open this way. I don't trust that thing at all. I see. Evil as it may be, it is unwise to let your guard down around any of this forest density. You give one last glance at the weakly chirping animal before you leave. I'm going to make a save here. I'm going to check here later when I get to Arian threat or something, so I can run away again if something turns out bad. But right now, forget that. What the hell? Oh god! Those things track me. That's super bad, actually.
It wore off.
Ah, well, aren't you a cutie? Trying to trick me, huh? Well, thank you, but I don't want anything to do with you.
Nighttime.
And it's nice to know that you guys can fly around how you want to fly around. But now that I know that, you're probably never going to catch me.
Oh?
If everything turns out the way I want it, at least. If I'm careless, then there's a chance that it doesn't work. So, let's see. Oh my god! What the hell? As you walk through the floating castle, a set of black armor nearby suddenly begin to move. The air about the armor is very different from before, and you feel a sense of malice directed at you. What has taken for a decoration suit of armor was in fact a monster set to eliminate intruders. To make matters worse, you hear the sound of a floating bomb popping out from the south side of this room. Though you have seen for yourself how the floating bomb can easily obliterate the armor threatening you now, you must take pains to avoid both those monstrous armor and the flying bomb as you search for a path to a new floor. Yeah. That's bad. Seems like it's popping out of here. Get it. Good. So. That thing is blocking my way. It goes down like this, and like this. Can fly like this. I need to be super careful. This area here.
Get ready.
Oh my god! Yeah, that was bad. Didn't I say you would never catch me? I take that back. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for exploiting the weakness of those things. I see there's a door somewhere here. I'm not sure yet. God damn it. Those things are annoying. If I move up. Can I make that? Probably not.
Let us fight as one.
It's yellow gale. Maybe freeze? And shit smite. You do a drop shot because that thing is super weak.
I won't miss. All right. Ice. Hell. Solid win.
Okay.
A new one.
That was annoying, but not so bad. Yeah. Great. Great. Thank you for telling me that there's actually something like this in the way. Thank you very much. I mean, no problem at all, you know? Absolutely fine. I don't mind that there are so many bombs and corridors the bombs can travel to.
Look what I found.
Not to forget that I keep misdrawing my map, which makes it even more confusing.
I'd say use fire.
Use fire or ice.
Give me something good.
Another drop shot, and please just kill it quickly.
I want a stone!
Freeze!
Hell, thanks for
Thank
letting
you.
me relax.
Thank you very much.
Oh, a grimoire!
A new one.
So let's see. Okay. I thought there would be an armor thing nearby. Turns out that's not the case. Not that it's going to bother me. But now it's super easy to proceed. Ooh. The roof also looks quite nice. Now let's see. There are even more bombs around. And there's an armored guy right there. Let's stay out of sight for now.
What should we do?
So. There is a treasure chest right next to him. Which I can grab. Now the bomb flies over. Just the way I want it. Perfect. Thank you, bombs. I love you guys so much, you know that? Except of the fact that you guys keep trying to cut me off. Like this. You actually try to cut me off there. But unless I'm in your specific way, you won't do anything against me. So that's fine, I guess. Shh. Nothing here. A little door there. It's not a wall. Goes like this. Next room. We have a shortcut. Thank goodness.
Oh well, guess I'll step up.
What does it do again? Transform. Oh, it can transform. Forget that then. No thanks, I don't want to deal with you. Let's just kill that thing quickly.
I won't miss! Just a
Oh.
little more to go.
Ha!
My hands!
Aha!
That's bad. Displacement. Come on, please.
Oh, please.
Okay, just attack normal. Shortcut! Thank you. I need that. And there's even an event in this corner. Hey Ray, why don't we have some of Mr. Box? There's another heal spot. Okay. Heal. Chloe presumed means that the mysterious box that displays a tree image of food You recall the pressing procedure beneath the picture will cause it to dispense nutritious food. If you are hungry for soup, you may try to push it. Let's try the miso soup then. When you press the protrusion and the box makes a deep rumbling noise, paper containing a warm soup emerged. Just as before, the picture changed to display the name of ingredients, and a slot to insert said ingredients open up. The image shown on the device looks to be something like salt dirt. Unfortunately, I don't have that. Oh well, at least I got the soup. Got completely healed. This time for TP. And there seems to be some kind of FOE nearby.
Starting.
What's that? What? Let's burn it with fire. And a drop shot for that other thing in the back row. Just in case it's going to steal my force or something.
This is it, yeah! Fire!
RIP!
We're victorious! I'll write it down. Hmm?
Oh, that's not a circle, it's a little corridor. As you press on through the ancient castle, you find a small button on the wall. Could this be like we found previously? Probably. You press the button and the same voice rings out. Environmental change, still happening, everything, inevitable, extinction. Elite researcher, every nation, human, genome recombination. A machine's body, human weakness, live eternally. If must live, become king, new land. Genes, human cell, split, immortality. In this world, life, telomere, proof. The voice completely ended here and does not respond of any queries. I couldn't hear most of that. What was it saying? Genes, cell, machine. I wonder if they know anything about that stuff at the library. You cook your head and wonder at the mysterious phenomenon before returning to your exploration in the castle. And you know what, guys? We are already 37 minutes in. I think that's a good point to make a little cut. We already explored a lot of the 22nd floor. And I think around this area should be the next staircase to the next floor. I hope you guys had fun, and see you in the next part. Until then!